It was almost like me seeing my childhood self being like, you were right, bro. Like, it's like you did it.
What was your reaction to finding out that you would be playing Elphaba?
I started laughing.
Really?
Violently laughing, and my agent was like, are you well? And I was like, no, I'm not. Because I was like in such shock. And at that point in the process, I had been so, I'd been so clear with myself that no matter what the outcome was, I was gonna be okay. You know what I mean? So like for this like childhood dream of being on Broadway to come through, just like in front of my eyes in that moment, I was just like, it was almost like me seeing my childhood self being like, you were right, bro. Like, it's like you did it. So it was an out of body experience.
Did you have any like sense going into it where you like, oh, things are really going right here?
I think towards the end of the process, like I've done 5 or 6 rounds at that point. So I was like, I think the odds are in my favor, but at the end of the day, like the person who fits the best and is gonna be the one, and I like whoever gets it is gonna be great. So yeah, I think I did have a sense that like, hey, this is going well, but nonetheless, I still have to protect my spirit because I get very emotionally invested in these things.
It must be hard not to, I imagine.
Yeah, yes.
You put your whole life into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So prior to this, you were on Hamilton.
Yeah.
In Hamilton. How do the roles compare? Obviously very different shows, but...
Hamilton is a completely different genre than Wicked. So the storytelling style as an actor and like the vocal requirements are very, very different for me. I played Angelica Schuyler in Hamilton on tour for 5 years, so she's more of like a supporting lead character, whereas Elphaba is like the main character, obviously. So like the volume of work is like in a different universe. I always tell my family it's like playing AAU basketball versus like being in the Olympics. Like it's just like a completely different playing field, basically.
Yeah. Do you have to prepare differently given, you know, you have to sing probably a whole lot more?
Yeah. This is gonna sound crazy, but like I've never had to warm up my voice in my life.
Ever?
Don't listen to that, kids. You should do your warm-ups. It's very important and healthy for your body and sustainability as an artist. However, with Hamilton, I had been doing it for so long that my body was so conditioned to it, so it was very easy for me to just jump on stage. But like you said, Wicked is like, it's like 97% of my vocal ability. So like I'm having to warm up the lowest register that I have and like pretty much the highest I can sing. So yeah, I do a pretty consistent warm-up, whereas I've never really had to do that.
What kind of warm-up do you like to do?
Like, you want me to do the warm-up?
I mean, you want to.
Like the very simple one I do is just like a lip trill, which is, it just like helps me loosen up everything. And then like I do a very strong physical warm-up too. It could just be like 10 minutes of like jumping jacks and squats and like stretches just to get my body moving, because the stage at the Gershwin Theater in New York is slanted. So an additional...
Like a hill, if you will.
Like a small hill, which like, yeah, with all the other elements is like another stressor on the body. So it's just very important for me to do those physical warm-ups as well as warm down at the end of the show. So like calm my body, get it back to like equilibrium.
I asked Ali as well. So I hear that there are different vocal runs that sometimes you're not allowed to do.
Oh
right?
No!
Is there one that you're like, oh my gosh, one day, my last day, this is what we're gonna do?
Well, I will never do an unapproved riff on stage because I just don't believe that's like, that honors the art. Right. So like I have a lot of really fun ideas in my brain that like maybe if I get to do like a, I don't know, like a fun little cabaret, or I do like a solo concert one day, maybe I would throw some jazz in there. And all that jazz. Like I really want to create like a acoustic version of Wizard and I, or like something just super off kilter from what everyone's used to in like my own artistic way.
Well, perhaps you'll join the Stairwell Sessions.
This is true, Oscapella, baby. They're so amazing. They're so amazing.
And so obviously Wicked has been, you know, having quite a resurgence. It's been popular for years and years and years,
yeah.
But with the movies, it's like a whole other level. Popular. Do you get to be involved at all with the press, or how excited are you for the next movie to come out?
Oh, I'm so excited. Like to see how it's affected people just from the first movie, and how just like more people get to understand the Wicked world. Like, I'm so excited for people to get to see this film version of a show that people have been in love with for so long on stage. I'm so excited.
What would you say to someone who hopes to be on Broadway one day, but, you know, maybe doesn't know if their dreams might come true?
I would say even if you don't see yourself in a position that you want to be in the world in general, that doesn't mean you don't deserve it or that you don't belong in that space. Because like I'm a testament to that. Like no Black woman has played Elphaba full time on Broadway in the 22 years of the show running. And as a kid, I did not even dream of being in this show because I didn't see myself represented in it. So I hope people go for what their inner voices are telling them, because like that's the truth of who you are. And so that always motivated me, and I hope everyone can do that too.